And a good evening, I should say, to you from Ozark Christian College. It's the 2020 ACCA men's final quarterfinal here on day number 2, and two teams that, as you can see, like to go up and down the court. It's the 6 seed Ozark Christian and the 3 seed Rhema Eagles. Chris Shima, glad to be with you. Rhema averaging 105.3 points per ball game, and that man is a big reason why. Rudy Pittman scoring to tie us at 2 apiece. Let's meet the starting lineups for Chris Lamb and Ozark Christian at 13 and 16. It's number 10, Tyler Allered, number 23, Brett Campbell, number 25, Nicholas Sarin, number 40, Parker Sutton, who hits that bucket, and number 41 is Miles Dressler. Starting today for Rhema and the 3-seeded Eagles under the tutelage of Perry Shockley at 17 and 11 on the year is Tyree Malone, number 4, Caleb Curley, number 11, number 24 is Rudy Pittman, number 30, Taylor Hunter, and number 35 is Del Jolly. So, fast start, needless to say, for both of these teams who like to push the tempo. None more so than Rhema, the top scoring team in the ACCA at 105.3 points per ball game. Yeah, you heard me right, 105 per game. That's their average. This is a Rhema team that won this tournament back in 2017. Last year had all kinds of injuries, so really returning to form here as the 3 seed and definitely poised for a championship run. But first obstacle is Chris Lamb's team, and he knows something about playing fast as well. The Ambassadors at 13 and 16 won 7th place last year. Rhema did not win a game last year. They went 0 and 3. For Ozark, they're coming off a Southwest Regional loss to Manhattan Christian, 89-72 last Thursday. And for Rhema, they have not played since the 25th of February, and they played Arkansas Baptist, although they didn't report a score, so we couldn't tell you what happened. OCC on the run out here, getting the turnover and going quickly. Brett Campbell had his shot blocked. Pittman gets credit for the block. Rudy Pittman, top rebounder, 5th leading scorer in the ACCA. We'll talk a lot about statistical categories and rankings for Rhema, much like we did earlier today with College of Divinity. Sarin driving out to Allered for 3. Yes. Good start for OCC. Surprised, but these two teams didn't play each other in the regular season. Usually they do a home-and-home at least one game. Curley fakes the 3, splits the defense. Can't get it to go. Tip back up and in. No, by Hunter. So Taylor Hunter scoring his first 2. Now Allered, an air ball, rebound by Rhema. Jelly connects. Del Jelly, 24.4 points per ball game, 9th leading rebounder, top leading scorer in the ACCA. Malone, the hop step, too strong off the glass. And having a few weeks off is starting to show signs here in the early stages for Rhema. Pittman called for the foul. That's the 2nd on Rhema. Winner of this game will play Arlington, the 2-time defending champs, in the semifinals tomorrow at 7:30. Arlington trailed Kansas by 5 with 5 seconds left. They got a 3-pointer, a steal, and a buzzer-beater bucket. Unbelievable game for Arlington in come-from-behind fashion. Throw ahead to Curley. Throws it down with the right-hand jam. Into the forecourt, Sarin now for Ozark. Campbell to Allered. Bounce pass goes to Sutton. Dressler. And the ball deflected out. Sutton, the bounce pass, deflected, but staying with it, Sarin and his floater is good. So 19 points on the board, 16:35 to go here in this opening half. We are about an hour behind. This game was slated to start at 7:45, so thanks for sticking around with us. Early games were ragged. Curley over to Malone, deep three, short. Rebound controlled by Campbell. Here comes Ozark leading by 3. Allered, Campbell takes it to the far side. Sarin up top, pass deflected. Good defense by Jelly. Jelly coast to coast, a hop step. Can't bank it off the glass, and Sutton collects another rebound for Ozark. Good start for the Ambassadors, leading by 3. Campbell being hounded. Pass over to Sarin on the near side for the Ambassadors. Allered, top of the key. Steps right of the lane, and a kickball, I believe. And it looks like Rhema, after that kickball, wants to talk about it. 3-point lead for the Ambassadors, 15:38 left to go. We're just getting started. We'll be back here in just a moment. Taking a look at all of the All-Americans on the men's side. Quite a few of those Rhema players, deservingly so. A few from Ozark as well. Chris Sheeman glad to be back with you. Shot clock is down to 10 now for Ozark. Allered thought about the step back. Instead, Campbell fakes the 3. Mid-range shot is pure. So Ozark leading by 5 now. Stepping left, Curley, extra pass to Pittman. Pittman attacks, can't get the bucket, but he's fouled. Rudy Pittman, 21 points per ball game. Del Jelly, 24.4. Caleb Curley, 19.2. Tyree Malone, 13.3. The leading scorers for Rhema. Malone on the left wing. Malone with the hand in his face, taking a lot of contested shots. Hunter tried for the rebound, and it's deflected off of Ozark. So we'll stay with Rhema, 19 to shoot. Pittman to inbound. Curley from way downtown, off the back iron, and Eagles are cold at the start. Got to capitalize if you're the underdogs here. Ozark trying to do just that. Campbell can't get it to go. Tip for the rebound. That's off the Eagles, out of bounds. I think we have a couple of former Eagles, Trevor Delano and Dallas Doku, checking in on the YouTube chat. Hello, fellas. I remember you both. So far, it's not the easy win you think it's going to be. Ozark is in the lead by 5. Sub in is David Stinson, number 44 for Ozark. One and done on that possession for the Ambassadors. Here comes Rhema. Pittman into the forecourt. Pittman, runner, yes. This is a Rhema team that can score in bunches. Trying to get shaken off the cobwebs a little bit here tonight. Allered. Guarded by Malone. Allered into the circle, into the lane. Throws it up, no. Good rebound by Curley. Pittman over to Jelly for 3. Yes! That's what I was talking about. Del Jelly, 58% shooter from the field, 42% from behind the arc. Foul on the floor here will be called on Rhema. And it'll be their first on Curley. Caleb Brown coming into the game for Chris Lamb's team. Inbound by Campbell. Stinson. Allered attacks, goes by the defense, too strong off the glass. Rebound by Hunter for Rhema. Rhema 17 and 11. Pittman buries a triple. 8-0 run just like that for Rhema. Allered. Screen by Brown, nicely done. Attacking is Campbell, can't get it, but the foul. I am aware, folks, that we've had a little internet glitch, and I tried multiple things to fix it. So if you see the webcast occasionally glitch out on you for a brief moment, that's why. We'll work on getting it fixed tomorrow. The only other thing I can think of doing is, well, I got one more option. Both free throws good for Campbell. Brett Campbell, 71% on the season from the charity stripe. 14 fouls now on Rhema. Just one so far on Ozark. Pittman attacks. Lost it. Steal by Campbell. Campbell turns on the Jets. Cut off, bounce pass underneath to Brown, and Brown puts Ozark back up 17-16. Caleb Brown, 62% shooter. Just 3 points per ball game, though, in limited minutes. Perry Shockley in his 20th year at the helm of Rhema. Hunter, the hop step, can't get it to go. Brown, another rebound. Into the forecourt, Allered. Clark, back to him. Extra pass to Stinson. Corner three is money. So after Rhema scored 8 straight, Ozark answers right back to take a 4-point lead, 20-16. Jelly into the forecourt. Smith gets it back to him, give and go. Jelly scores. So Malik Smith, just under 10 points per ball game off the bench for Perry Shockley's team. These two longtime coaches meeting here in this ACCA tournament. They played a classic a couple of years ago. I think Dallas and Trevor might remember that one. It was a quarterfinal or semifinal game. I can't quite remember, but that game sticks out as probably, other than last year's championship game, one of the best that I've called. On the reverse, Jelly. We are even at 20 apiece. Ozark will slow it down now. Here's Stinson. Stinson between the legs goes to Clark. Clark from the half circle gets it out to Campbell. Campbell lost the handle on it. Stinson turns it over. Curley with the steal. Jelly gets it back. Another layup on another give and go as Smith picks up another assist. So Rhema back on top, 6-0 run, has them up by 2. Allered, you know you're going to have to score against Rhema. That's been their bread and butter, not just this year, but for many years. Looking for Campbell, nice find. That pass, had it been a centimeter to the left or right, would have been a turnover. Bucket no good, though. Now Pittman out of control. Curley will settle everybody down. That's a good idea. There's playing fast, and then there's playing dumb, and you don't want to play so fast that you're out of control. Here's Smith on the near side. Smith gets a screen. On the switch, he attacks double team, tied up. Jump ball will keep it with Rhema. Two subs for Chris Lamb's team. Travis O'Bannon, number 35, the junior from Conway, Arkansas, down the road, coming in. And I believe Dressler's back out there as well. Curley, that's a LeBron shot right there from near the logo. Can't get it to go, though. O'Bannon into the forecourt. Bounce past it to Cutter. Clark. Floater. Yes. Tied again at 22. At the midway point of this opening half, it's been fun. Up and down we go. Sixth and final game tonight. We're about an hour behind. Thanks for your patience. Curley. Pittman can't get it to go. Dressler chases the rebound down. Attacking is Clark. Blocked but fouled. That will be 5 on Rhema. Still just 1 foul on Ozark here past the midway point. Dallas remembers the game I was talking about. These two teams, I don't know if it was 3 years ago, 2 years ago. They all kind of run together. Clark, the baseline jumper, got it to go, 24-22. I think it was the championship year for Rhema, and that would have been 2017. But I could be wrong. My brain at this point of the night is not good, folks. Buckle up. Smith. Turnover. Clark. Throw ahead. Goes to Stinson. Can't get it to go, but fouled by Jelly. Stinson will go to the line. Oh, Telly's on the YouTube chat. It's a Rhema family reunion on the YouTube chat right now. Timeout, Perry Shockley. We will take a timeout as well. 9:09 left to go. We'll be back. Chris Sheeman, glad to be back with you here in Joplin. 7th year I've had the opportunity to come here and see the YouTube chat. All of familiar names and folks involved with this tournament over the years. Of course, Chris Lamb for Ozark does such a great job putting this on every year. I was talking to Trinity's coach, Jordan Noel, and said if there's one guy I'd pick to run a tournament, it'd be that man, Chris Lamb. He does a great job here at Ozark, as he has for a number of years. This ACCA tournament came here a few years before I started coming here. Away from the ball, we have a foul called on Clark. It's the second on Ozark. .58 left to go. Second team foul on the Ambassadors. Inbound goes to Pittman. Pittman fakes the 3. Hunter goes back to him. Extra pass. Curly corner shot. No. Rebound by Clark. Ambassadors by 4 with the basketball. O'Bannon on the wing. Thought about the 3. Shot clock still at 13. Attacking is Clark. Rejected. Tried to tip it up, did Stinson, and finally wrestled away by Pittman. Oh, Pittman had it poked away. Good defense by Clark. 2-on-2, and Stinson tried to throw it down, and Hunter said, not here, not now. Parker Sutton returns for Ozark. Caleb Brown comes out. Rhema is accustomed to competing in this tournament. I mentioned they won in 2017, 97-83 against Trinity. They also won in, you got to go back to 1999, 2000, and 2001, a three-peat. Then they won in 2003 and 2005. For a short time, they were a member of the USCAA, which starts their national tournament next week. More East Coast teams in the USCAA, and the Rhema Eagles won the title in 2006 and 2007 in the USCAA as well. 5-point lead now is Deion Clark, the senior, 72% free throw shooter. Money on that first one. 17 fouls now on Rhema, by the way, with 8:05 left to go, so Ozark in the bonus. Clark, 1 out of 2, ball batted out, chased down by Curley. Kick ball, so we'll stay with Rhema. Hunter with the inbound. Jelly and Pittman all on the floor. A new sub, Luke Popowich from Broken Arrow, right there. Hometown player for Rhema, wearing number 22. And Smith, that's the 5 on the floor. Tripping foul called on Stinson. That's just the third on Ozark. Hi to Casey. We have at least one Ozark fan. I know most of the folks are here, so we don't always have a big ambassador contingency, but the ones that are watching, I've noticed through the years, are pretty loyal. Rainbow 3 is no good, that time by Hunter, and Rhema is normally a 50% shooting team from the field, 40% from behind the arc. It's a little bit off here in this first half, down by 5. Inside 7.5 to play. Sutton is fouled. Again, Pittman with the reach. 18 fouls. Parker Sutton, a sophomore, 59% free throw shooter. The top shooter in the ACCA, Parker Sutton, at 69%. Sutton gets them both. 7-point lead for the Ambassadors. Good defensive start for them, holding Rhema to just 22 points, nearing 7 minutes to go. Pittman throws it up off the glass, no good. Rebound controlled by Stinson. Here comes Ozark. Stinson, offensive foul. Good job by Pittman to take that charge. That's 4 now. Team fouls on the Ambassadors, second on Stinson, so he goes to the bench, and Brett Campbell comes back into the game. Ozark lost both MCCC tournament games after winning that tournament, that conference tournament, the last 2 years in a row. They won 3 straight to close the regular season before a 3-game postseason losing streak. Best stretch of the year was late November, early December for Ozark. They won 4 games in a row. Streaky season. They had 4-game and 5-game losing streaks, and then 2 3-game win streaks, as well as that 4-game losing streak. So it's been a up and down for the Ambassadors this year. 13-16 overall on the year. Jelly throws it to Pittman. Shot clock down to 7. Pittman goes glass and scores. Smart play. If the shots aren't falling from the outside, do some work on the post. Dressler, extra pass. Made to O'Bannon for 3. Yes. Travis O'Bannon, 30% three-point shooter, looking pretty good on that one. 32-24, Ozark by 8. 6:09 remaining in this opening half. Pittman. Hunter cut off on the baseline. Good defense again by Ozark. Pittman. And the deep threes just aren't falling right now for Rhema. And Ozark happy to let them have them. That ball batted out, but saved by O'Bannon. O'Bannon gets a screen and roll. Sutton had trouble with it. It's a steal by Popowich. Jelly pulls up for three. It's like the Houston Rockets in the playoffs right now for Rhema. Attacking is Dressler. He scores. 34-24. A 10-point lead, and Perry Shockley is going to call his third timeout. The team that averages 105 points per ball game is held to 24 so far. We'll see if they can straighten it out when we come back. (34-24) Ozark. Good first half for the Ambassadors on their home court. Tyree Malone checking back in for Perry Shockley out of the timeout. Lets the ball roll. There's Pittman now. Underneath, it's Jelly. Count it, and the foul. Del Jelly is second in field goal percentage at 58%, and the ACCA's leading free throw shooter at 84%. So he's the guy you want on the line if you're Rhema in any scenario. 15 foul, by the way, called on the Ambassadors. 8 already on Rhema. 5:13 to go. Well, a rare miss for Jelly. Some trapping pressure for Rhema. In the corner, Allerid. And I believe he might have stepped out of bounds. No, offensive foul. No. They called timeout, so Ambassadors called for time. And we'll step aside once again with 5:05 to go. Chris Sheeman, glad to be back here with you. It'll be Ozark basketball. They lead by 8. 5:05 remaining until halftime. Dressler gets it to Sarin. Sarin out near midcourt. Skies it to Campbell. Campbell double teamed. Attacks. And an offensive foul called on Campbell, who's shaken up. 16 foul on Ozark. And the Eagles will get it back. Winner of this game will take on Arlington, in the semifinals. That'll be tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. All times approximate, if you haven't figured that out. The loser of that game, this game, goes to the consolation bracket, the 7th place bracket, and that'll be against FLBC tomorrow back here at Ozark at 2:15. Again, we'll have that one for you at 2:15. Jelly in the lane, got it to go. So Eagles stringing a couple of points back together, cutting the deficit down from 10 to 6. Sutton, the hook, banks it off the glass. 36-28. Ozark maintaining its lead here. Jelly, Malone on the near side. Hunter. And we have a foul called here. And that's going to send Rhema into the 1-1 now. It's the 17th foul. I'm not sure what all the discussion is for. It should be a 1-1 here. Why are they inbounding? And I think that's what Pittman's saying too. Well, okay. Malone with the jumper, can't get it to go, and I'm not sure what happened there. They put up a foul, so I know a foul was called, and if it's a defensive foul, that's the 7th. Dressler fakes the 3, drives in, got the bucket. Lead back to 10, 38-28. Pittman, top of the key. Pittman drives, scoops it up short, and the shot's just not falling like they have all season long for Rhema. Allered, the runner, yes. Ozark with its biggest lead of the night now, 40-28. And yes, Trevor, I do remember that game I was talking about earlier, the last time these two teams met in the tournament. Rhema did trail at halftime and end up winning. Jelly turnaround shot, no good. Dressler the rebound. Allered, no defense right there for the Eagles, and the home crowd is loving it. The Ambassadors, number 6 seed, putting it to the Eagles. Pittman answers back, needed that. Rudy Pittman, 41% three-point shooter. And as Trevor and the boys will tell you on the YouTube chat, it's a long game. Turnover now, 2:20 left to go. Here's Hunter into the forecourt. Hunter to the bucket, too strong. Offensive rebound, Curley. Jelly attacks, swings it out to Curley, and that goes out of bounds. Passes off the mark. Pressure for Rhema. Nearing 2 minutes to go in the half. Sutton gets it out in the corner. Hidalgo for 3, can't get it to go. That was Dylan Hidalgo on for the first time from San Antonio. Now Allered with the steal. Looks down the court instead. Takes it to the left side. The runner again. Allered got it to go. 44-31. Pittman for 3, short. And it was contested. Sarin, the rebound. Bounce pass to Allered. Allered, another runner, got it again. Or the defense for Rhema offering no resistance on that play. We've seen that a couple of times already from the Eagles. And I think the guys on the YouTube chat will tell you that the locker room's going to be animated. At halftime for Rhema. Malone for 3, yes. Inside 1 minute to play at halftime. We'll take a 10-minute break. Allered into the forecourt. Bounce pass to Sutton, and Sutton is bumped. That's going to be 10 team fouls, so double bonus time for Ozark. Trevor or Dallas or anybody who's out there for Rhema, I'd like to know just how animated of a guy Perry Shockley really is, especially when you're trailing like this, headed into the locker room. Both free throws swish through. Parker Sutton increases Ozark out to a 14-point advantage. This is their biggest lead of the night. Here's Hunter. Curley wide open. In and out on the three. Dressler the rebound. Allered, the bounce pass, threaded it through two defenders. It was saved by Campbell. Back to Allered. Now Brown, out to Dressler. Dressler drives. Can't get it to go, follows his miss. Shot clock is off, shot blocked. Staying with it, Ozark. Here's Hidalgo driving. The runner, yes, those runners have been working all night for Ozark. 50-34, 2 seconds left. Pittman to beat the buzzer, yes. But Ozark controls from start to finish here in this opening half. And they go into the locker room leading it 50-36. You're watching the 2020 ACCA Men's Basketball Tournament, our fourth and final quarterfinal game of the night. 20 minutes to go and some work to do for the three-seeded Eagles. Ozark brought it in that first half. We'll take a 10-minute timeout here for halftime, give the first half numbers and second half play-by-play. Come on back in about 10 minutes. Welcome back to Joplin, everybody. Chris Sheeman back here with you. A good first half if you're an Ozark fan. 50-36. They lead three-seeded Rhema. The six-seed Ambassadors shooting 56% to 42% for Rhema. 4 steals in the ball game for Ozark as well. Ozark was plus 12 on the glass. 25-13 the rebounding in that first 20 minutes of play. Leading scorers in the game, Rudy Pittman for Rhema, 6 of 13. He's got 14. Del Jelly with 13 points. 2 players in double figures for Ozark. It's Tyler Allerid with 11 points on 5 of 8, and Parker Sutton with 10 points, 6 of those coming from the free throw line. So those are your first half numbers, as Rhema with some work to do, trailing by 14. And make it 16 as Sutton connects. 52-36. Ozark with the lead. First meeting of the year between these two schools. And line of the tournament so far from Dallas Doku. You'll remember before the half I asked the question, well, what is that locker room going to be like for Perry Shockley? I know he's an animated guy. Dallas Doku said, oh, he's a white Stephen A. Smith. That's beautiful, Dallas. He's the, can I add something to it, the white broke version of Stephen A., because Stephen A., he makes bank driving his jelly. Too strong off the glass, too strong on the second effort off the glass, and the out-of-sync Eagles continue. Although Curley turning it over and coming up with the steal. Malone can't get the 3. In that first half, Rhema just 4 of 17 from three-point range. Into the forecourt, it's Sarin. Underneath Dressler to Sutton, count it, and the foul. And this one really starting to get away from Rhema. There's plenty of time, of course, and when you're a team like the Eagles who can score quickly, you're never out of it, but got to be careful in these early minutes of the second half. It's an 18-point game. Got to be honest with you, folks, I am shocked right now. I thought Rhema was a shoo-in for the semifinals, but Ozark having a lot to say here tonight. Pittman, the runner in the lane. Step back, that was blocked by Curley. Ozark stays with it, though. Allerid can't get the 3 to go. Here's Pittman. Pittman into the forecourt. Yes, from the half circle. 15-point lead for Ozark. Allerid, Campbell, now Sarin over on the right side. Sarin into the lane. Allerid fakes the 3. The mid-range jumper is short. Tip for the rebound, and that's going off Ozark back to Rhema. Into the forecourt, it's Pittman. Pittman left of the lane, stripped. So we'll stay on this end of the floor. Just underway here in the second half. Chris Sheeman, glad to be back with you here at Ozark, our 6th and final game. Blocking foul called. Hunter lowered the body, but gets the benefit of the call, so he'll go to the free throw line. Dressler picking up his first, second on Ozark, 1 on Rhema. I say that wasn't a shooting foul. It's college basketball, folks. Nothing's ever a shooting foul. So Rhema will inbound it. Pittman left at a hoop. Curley up top. Jelly. He'll back it out. Over to Pittman on the left. Pittman attacks. and scores. So Pittman making a little run of his own, cutting the deficit down from 19 to 13, 6-0 run for Rhema. And guess who? Dressler answers right back. Miles Dressler, 21% three-point shooter on the season. Looking good there. Jelly behind the back to Hunter. Here's Malone attacking. Malone, the finger roll, no. Allerid trying to chase it down. Couldn't come up with the rebound. Will stay with Rhema. Good rebounding Ozark Christian team. 5 players, average at least 4 rebounds a game. They were plus 12 on the boards in the first half. Hunter lost it. A lot of contact, no whistle. Hunter was looking for a foul call for sure there, did not get one. So here come the Ambassadors, looking to end this 6-0 Rhema run. Let me correct that, they already did end it with a Dressler 3. I told you it's late, folks. Dressler will inbound it. So let me correct it to Ozark looking to push their lead out further. That's what I wanted to say, that my brain wouldn't let me. Allerid, corner 3, in and out, rebound by Pittman. Bounce pass ahead to Jelly. Jelly, yes, and the foul. Sarin picking up the foul, 3 on Ozark in the first 4 minutes. Del Jelly, 84% free throw shooter during the season. Gets it to rim in. So the lead is 13 again, 58-45. Sarin for Ozark. Tip pass out to Campbell. Bounce pass top of the key to Sarin. Over to Campbell on the left side. Sutton had it deflected out. Bad pass. It comes to Allerid, though. Lucky break for the Ambassadors. Shot clock winding down. Allerid can't get it to go. Scrum for the rebound. It bounces to Allerid. Back to Campbell. Campbell from the free throw line extended. No good. Here comes Rhema. Pittman on the run. Pittman going 1 on 3 and scores anyways. You got to be a special kind of player to get away with that. Rudy Pittman, 21 points per ball game, is that kind of guy. 54% shooter, by the way, and the ACCA's leading rebounder. He also averages just under 5 assists per ball game. That's second in the ACCA. Sarin, the rainbow 3, is short. Jelly, the rebound. I think if they get it under single digits, Ozark calls timeout. We'll see. Pittman can't get the 3 to go. Those 3-pointers are just not falling with any consistency for Rhema here tonight. Allerid into the forecourt. Sarin takes it to the right side. Allerid again. Underneath it's Dressler. Miles Dressler, turnaround shot, no. Rebound by Jelly. Malone had it poked away. Good defense there in transition. Here's the Ambassadors now. Sarin, extra pass goes to Sutton, who banks it off the glass. Timeout by Ozark. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll step aside and let's take a look at the scholar athletes in the ACCA. 14-15 remaining here in this contest, and Ozark leading by 13. Chris Sheeman back here with you. Clark is back out there for the Ambassadors. Stinson returning. Joining Dressler, Sutton. And a 3-ball there is good by Hunter. So it's a 10-point game just like that. Ozark's led by as many as 19. Some size for Ozark here tonight as Sutton gets the bucket on the inside. For Rhema, Pittman and Hunter with Jelly, also Malone and Curley. Their starting lineup out on the floor right now. Malone goes behind the back. The step back three off the mark. Rebound by Dressler. The throw ahead to Clark. Clark scoops it off the glass and in. How'd he get it over Pittman? Lead back to 14 out of that timeout. Chris Lamb and his team putting together a little mini run. Curley, nice pass underneath. Jelly has the size, and Rhema's got to go to that more. I think somebody might have mentioned that on the YouTube chat, and they're correct. It's working underneath for the Eagles. Sutton tried to get it in the lane, couldn't do it. Hunter the board. 12:48 left to go. Pittman. Malone. They're looking into the post. Ozark dropping back on the zone. Ball deflected out. Curley tried to save it, but ran out of real estate. So the ball back to Ozark. Looks like there's a timeout called. It's a full one, so we'll step aside once again. Chris Shima, glad to be back with you. Clark into the forecourt for the Ambassadors, goes right to the bucket, comes up short. Hunter the rebound. Rhema looking to make a run. Hunter can't get it in the lane. Fight for the rebound. Hunter bats it out, but Stinson is there for the Ambassadors. Stinson, helter-skelter kind of a game. Up and down we've gone. Deion Clark, who we've seen a couple of times here in this tournament, the senior from down the road in Granby. Now Curley, 2-on-1, blocked but fouled by Clark. And Clark has to walk away. So free throws to come. Caleb Curley, 79% free throw shooter. Haven't talked much about him. Sophomore from Fort Worth. 19.2 points per ball game. He's sixth best in the ACCA, third in shooting at 57%. He's tied for third in three-point shooting at 43%. Fifth in rebounding at 7.2 per game. Rhema's starting five have all kinds of stats. Curley also averages over 3 assists, and he had 30 steals during the season. So it's a 10-point game again, 64-54. Ozark has led pretty much wire to wire in that first half. Rhema led by 3, and they had that lead at the 13:31 mark. Rhema led for 1:29 of that first half. Fans wanting a walk, no call though, and the bucket is good by Jelly off the turnover, and it's an 8-point game. The Ozark fans getting restless. First time that Rhema's been within single digits in a little while. Near side, Dressler taken away by Jelly, but a foul called. That's going to be the second on Rhema and the second on Jelly. 4 team fouls on Ozark. 11:09 left to go in the game. Campbell back out there. Takes it to the elbow. Came up short. Malone got the rebound, and he got poked. Five team fouls now on Ozark. Got to watch the fouls. Dressler picked up his second. He's going to come out. Sutton back in. First time in the second half for O'Bannon, who comes in for Ozark as well. Malone into the forecourt. Eagles trying to make a run here. Winner to the semifinals tomorrow. 3 by Hunter, yes. Look out, here they come. Eagles down by 5 after trailing by 19 in the second half. 2-possession game as we near the midway point. Stinson for 3, off the back iron. Chasing down the rebound is Malone. Malone got tripped up, and a foul called on Clark. That's 6 on Ozark. So Rhema will go into the bonus on the next defensive set foul. Del Jelly will inbound it now for the Eagles. If they get a bucket here, look for a Ozark timeout. Hunter attacking, and Hunter is fouled. This time by Brown, who's out there, Caleb Brown. So a chance now to make it a 1-possession game for Taylor Hunter. 5 wins for the Eagles this year out of their 17 by 107 points or more. Missing the free throw, Hunter, so into the forecourt comes Ozark. They need a bucket. Clark drives left. Oh boy, they got Malone on the foul. That's the third on Malone, so he's going to have to come out, and Malik Smith, the sophomore, comes in. 3 team fouls on Rhema here in the half. O'Bannon to inbound. Sutton, cross court, Stinson. Shot clock is down to 10. Stinson looks for a screen, got it from Brown, and lost the handle on it in the lane. So a turnover gives the ball back to Rhema. At the midway point, it's a 5-point game. Jelly into the forecourt. Ball batted away. Great defensive play. Stinson attacks and scores. Big answer there on the swing for Ozark. Curley top of the key. Curley right around the defense and spins it in. 66-61. This is looking more like the game we thought we were going to get here tonight. Clark attacking. Clark in the foul. Oh, they wave it off. Oh, the continuation rules in college basketball. Smith called for the foul. That's 4 now on Rhema. O'Bannon the inbound. Quick trigger by Brown. Missed it short. Fight for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. And last touch, they say, by Rhema. O'Bannon again to inbound it here. Stinson. Bounce pass goes to Sutton. Sutton, well, he almost went over that line, and that's going to be a backcourt. No, he called timeout in midair. O'Bannon calls for time. A circus play there to save the possession. We'll take time as well, 9:13 to go. Folks, we're going to stop the stream real quick, so you might need to refresh if you're back at home, but we'll get it up here in 2 seconds. Chris Sheeman back here with you. 9:13 remaining, 5-point game. Ozark's led by as many as 19 here in the first half, but Rhema has come storming back. Here's Deion Clark for three with the shot clock winding down. Couldn't get it to go, but Sutton with the offensive rebound. Clark steps left. He'll try another three. Missed it short again. Third time is the charm. Nope. And this time, Hunter collects for Rhema. Pittman into the forecourt. In the corner, it's Curley for three. Missed it short. Rebound by O'Bannon. Stinson from downtown. The rainbow shot no good. Hunter collects on the board. Attacking now is Hunter, and a blocking foul is called on Sutton. So free throws here for Taylor Hunter. Rims in that one. 8th team foul, by the way, on Ozark, and this would make it a 3-point game. 8:29 remaining. We've had a lot of standing around between these free throws. So Hunter had to wait a good 20, 30 seconds. Swishes it through. In transition, Allerid back out there. Allerid Stinson on the court with O'Bannon, Dressler, and Sutton. That's the 5 for Ozark right now. O'Bannon attack, swings it out to Stinson. Stinson almost traveled on the slip. Dressler, shot clock is down to 5. Eagles turning up the defense, and Pittman thought he had a steal. Instead, a foul is called with 3 on the shot clock. 5 team fouls on the Eagles. Allerid, oh boy, O'Bannon fell down. That's a ball don't lie right there, maybe, for Rhema, as they'll get the basketball back. Into the forecourt, Smith. Curley throws it away, O'Bannon the steal. Allerid being hounded by Smith. Allerid, runner, fouled from behind. Smith upset, he knew it. So Smith called for the foul. And that's 6 on Rhema now. So both teams will be in the 1-and-1 the rest of the way. Tyler Aldered, 77% free throw shooter. Makes it a two-possession game again. They're going to bring in Tyree Malone. Remember, he has 3 fouls. Replacing Smith for Rhema. Well, free throw's good, 68-63. We thought we'd be in the 80s by now, but this has been a very competitive game. So we'll take it. Not as high scoring as we thought, but so that kick ball means that Pittman will inbound it over on the sideline. Malone, bounce pass over to Pittman. Pittman had trouble with it, able to gather. Now he's going to shoot it from way outside with the shot clock winding down. Good defense there by Ozark. Alley-oop, and a nice defensive play by Jelly to intercept. Pittman, like a freight train, he's fouled on the floor, but remember, both teams are in the 1-and-1 here. Nine team fouls now on Ozark, so Rhema will be in the double bonus the rest of the way, but right now it's still a 1-and-1 for Rudy Pittman. 71% free throw shooter. Rhema, good free throw shooting team at 75% as a team. Oh boy, Pittman missed it. Big miss there. Stinson up top. Allered on the right side. Stinson back to him in the corner. Now Sutton looking to post up the hook. In and out. Rebound by Malone. Taken away by Allered. What a play defensively for Allered, who's having a great game. Open baseline shot. Got it. Lead back out to 7. Here comes Rhema. Curley taking on 4 players and scoring anyways. 70-65. That ball batted by Curley. Allered trying to save it. He's on the floor. And we have a timeout called, so they give Ozark the time. 6:17 remaining. Good finish in store. Maybe another classic. We'll see. We'll be back. Chris Sheeman, glad to be back with you. 6:17 remaining, and we're past the 10 o'clock hour. A little nighttime basketball. Dressler for 3. And a big bucket out of the timeout, pushing Ozark's lead out to 8. Pittman out to Malone for 3. Yes, answers right back. Inside 6 to play. Allered spinning. Throws it off the glass too strong. The throw ahead by Hunter. 2-on-1. Here's Curley from Jelly with the bucket. 3-point ball game, 73-70. If you're just joining us, Ozark led for most of the first half, led by as many as 19 early on in the second half. But Rhema has come storming back now. A mistake there by Hunter on the foul. Both teams are in the 1-1 right now. So Brett Campbell, who's back in the game, will shoot some free throws. 71% shooter. Front end is good. Lead back to 4. Winner of this game will play Arlington, who won in ridiculous fashion, folks. If you have a chance tonight, go back and watch just the last 5 seconds of that. Kansas led by 5 with 5.8 seconds left to go. And Arlington ended up winning. 3-ball. Correction, it was a 4-point game. Alone for 3, can't get it to go. But still crazy, 2-possession game. Arlington got a 3, and then the same player who hit a 3 stole the ball with 1 second left, laid it up and in on the inbound. It was unbelievable. So Arlington will play the winner of this game tomorrow. Nice fast break on the made bucket. Dressler got it to go. 6-point game again. 4:47 to work with. Rhema trying to come back. Malone thought about it. Skies it for Pittman. Ozark in his zone. Curley. Defender went for the steal. Bounce pass over to Jelly for 3. In and out. Throw ahead by Dressler. Numbers. Stinson. Yes, with the 2-hand jam. 8-point ball game. Rhema looking to answer back quickly. Pittman rises in the lane. Yes. Timeout. Perry Shockley. 4:18 left to go. The track meet is on. We'll be back. Six-point ball game. Chris Sheeman back here with you. I just realized I've been talking for 11 hours straight, and I'm starting to feel it. I'm pushing through though. Y'all are keeping me awake. I don't quite know what I'm talking about anymore, but we'll see. We'll see how this final 4 minutes goes. Sutton top of the key. This is Campbell. Campbell bounced past to Sutton, and it was a little bit off the mark. Jelly tried to tie up, and traveling is going to be the call here on Ozark. So Rhema will get it back, down by 6. 3:55 remaining. Malone. Jelly draws contact, and that's going to be 10 team fouls on Ozark, so double bonus. Winner of this game, I mentioned, plays Arlington tomorrow in the semifinals. The loser of this game will play at 2:15 tomorrow. Good luck to the loser against FLBC, and that will be in the 7th place bracket. Free throw up and good. Del Jelly, 84% from the free throw line. Four-point game, 3:44 remaining. Allerid has played well. Flies into the forecourt for Ozark. Allerid. Sutton was looking for a screen and roll. Allerid to the cutter. How about that baseline cut by Dressler for 2? 6-point game, 80-74, 3:22 remaining. Pittman into the forecourt, Jelly up top, threw it away. Great anticipation there by Dressler, and Curley with a frustration foul. 1-1 for Ozark on the other end of the floor. Miles Dressler, the junior, 74% free throw shooter. Get him 1-1. Good on the first one. 3-possession game now. Dressler in and out, back in on the free throw, 82-74. Malone. Here's Hunter into the forecourt for the Eagles of Rhema from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, the 3 seed trailing the 6 seed. Malone for 3, yes. 82-77, 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. (82-77). It's a 5-point game again as Rhema will not go away. Can they pull the comeback is the question, though. 3:01 left to go, and so far Ozark has had an answer every time. Rhema imploring the trap here now, and that ball deflected off of Ozark, or correction, off of Rhema, out of bounds. Ambassadors turning it over here. Curley on the break, lays it up and in. Campbell sprinted back, but 1-possession game again. 82-79, 2:35 to go. Allered into the front court. Allered scoops it up short. Tip for the rebound. Still tipped, and Ozark controls. Dressler. He's going to be bumped, so Miles will go back to the line. That's 9 team fouls on Rhema, so still a 1-1. That's the 4th foul on Hunter. Pittman, I believe, also has 4. Malone had 3 the last time I looked. So Dressler back at the line. Good on the front end. 2-possession game again with 2:22 remaining. Dressler good on both. 84-79. Three's not falling today for Rhema with real consistency, although they've gotten better. Now it's a steal by Campbell, and Campbell goes coast to coast. Oh, a big turnover for Rhema there. 3-possession game. Pittman hoists. And that's just not the shot that's been working for Rhema. So 3-possession game now. Ozark in control with 2:01 left to go. Obviously still plenty of time, but right now it's Ozark's game to lose, and it's been that way for most of the night. Ozark led by as many as 20. Sutton to Campbell, had it rejected. .151 remaining, 20 still on the shot clock. Campbell to inbound it now for the Ambassadors. Throws it over the head of Sutton, but yeah, he can't go into the backcourt on an inbound from the baseline. Now, wait a minute, the officials are going to talk about it. Maybe you can. So it is a backcourt violation. Life for Rhema off the turnover with 1:50 left to go. Still time. Got to play smart on the offensive end, though. Malone, bounce pass over to Curley. Back to Malone. He hit one from there early. Got another 4-point ball game, nearing 90 seconds to go. Some light trap here for Rhema. Clark into the forecourt. In the corner, it's Dressler. Skies it to Campbell. Underneath, Sutton got it to go. Here's Pittman going quickly and scoring quickly. 4-point game again, 1:14 to go. Rhema's got to get a stop here. Looks like we might have some blood. So Ozark will make a sub as Sutton goes to the bench. Allered, another ball handler coming in. So Allered and Clark in the backcourt. Allered, pass deflected, got to be careful. Just barely got it. Oh, I don't know, that might have been a 10-second. It was 19 on the shot clock. If they did get it over, they just barely got it over. And now a foul called on Rhema. So a couple bad breaks there on the inbound. That's 5 fouls on Curley, so his day is done. Smith will come back into the game for Perry Shockley and company. Both teams into double bonus now. Final 55.6. 2 shots no matter what for Brett Campbell as he clanks the first one. Either way, it's a 2-possession game still. One out of 2, 5-point game. 89-84. Another classic between these two programs. Oh no, Pittman. How was he allowed to catch that? Here's the 3 by Smith, can't get it to go. Stop trying for the threes, you still have time. Just go to the hoop. Pittman, hoist. No, that's not gonna work. Hunter can't get it on the putback. Another opportunity. Here's a 3 by Jelly, yes! And it's a 2-point game. Del Jelly got a clean look. I'm fine if he has a clean look, but some of these threes that Rhema's been trying tonight, not pretty, but Jelly got a good look there, and it's a 2-point game, 29 seconds. We'll be back. 29 ticks on the clock. It'll be Ozark basketball. Possession arrow favors Rhema. Both teams in the double bonus, and the Ambassadors a 2-point lead. Allered, hounded by Smith, bounce pass to Dressler. And now Rhema's got a foul, and they do. It'll be Tyler Allered going to the line, 77% free throw shooter. One makes it a 3-point game, two makes it a 2-possession game. Good on the first. 90-87. So 2-possession game now. Rhema still doesn't have to think about the three. They can attack the basket here if they want to. Play the foul game. Jelly gets it out. Malone hit one from the opposite side. Can't get that one to go. Campbell with the rebound. Here's Dressler. 8 seconds left, and Dressler got mugged. His body's all over the floor. And this one looking like it's going to go to the Ambassadors. And if it does, they'll have a date with Arlington in the semifinal game tomorrow at 7:30. Set the schedule for tomorrow here in just a moment. Right now, Miles Dressler with 2 more free throws to take. Again, both teams in the double bonus. So some missed shots that Rhema normally hits today. But credit Ozark, who brought great defensive intensity and playing well on both sides of the basketball. A complete game for the Ambassadors, who are 8 seconds away from the semifinals. Pittman got to go for 3 here. Pittman hoists it up, can't get it to go. And Ozark pulls the upset. The 6th seed Ambassadors win 93-87. So the Eagles fall to 17-12. Ozark improves to 14-16. And let's set the stage now for tomorrow. So we start at 12:30. It's Champion and Barclay, one women's semifinal. Then the women's 5th place game at 2 o'clock over at Crowder College. It'll be Rhema and FLBC back here at Ozark in the consolation bracket at 2:15. Then at 4 o'clock, Champion and College of Divinity in one men's semifinal. Arlington and Ozark on the women's side at 5:45 in another semifinal. And then tomorrow night, it's Arlington and Ozark in the 2nd men's semifinal. And that will be at 7:30. What a game for Ozark. They pull the upset 93-87. Folks, I want to thank you for watching. Nice to interact with everybody. Let's do it again tomorrow.